Hold My Drink with Charleen and Ellie, a GoLoud original.
Hello everyone and welcome to Hold My Drink with Charleen and Ellie. This is Extra Juice.
Yay!
Welcome to the bonus episode. Happy Monday or whatever day you're listening to it on. And welcome back if you're a regular listener, and welcome if you're new.
Hello.
The bonus episode, basically Extra Juice, is where we just do extra secrets from the stalls.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not familiar with that, it's basically where we give advice on everything.
Yeah, everything and anything that you want our advice on.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be relationships, it can be anything.
No.
We've touched on school, travelling, relationships, friends, family life, everything. So we are here to give our non-Bible advice.
Yes, we'll try.
Yeah.
And this is actually our third bonus episode we've recorded today.
Listen, we're banging them out here today. We're doing great.
We're literally like agony ants.
We're doing brilliant.
You think that
we full of knowledge.
we would just have our lives together because of how much advice we give?
Couldn't be further from that statement. Absolutely not. Life's in a shambles, but we move.
But we try.
Mm-hmm.
We move on, and let's get right into them.
Yay.
First one is, I want to get a boob job, but I feel embarrassed about how to tell my family.
Oh, girl, so was I. If you had listened to last week's episode, by the time you listen to this one, you will have known that I got my boobs done.
Ooh.
Like last week, by the time you're listening to this. It was always something that I was not nervous to tell my mum.
You'd always kind of mention it to her anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, and she'd be
For
like, oh,
years.
Jesus, will you go away? You shouldn't be touching yourself. You're all beautiful. Like, the usual mammy
mums
talk.
are
Like,
gonna say
yeah,
that,
I don't know why you put yourself through all this. Like,
Yeah.
usual mammy chat. So I think it's always something she's not. My dad, I was very nervous to tell my dad. Very nervous. And when we were in Turkey, my dad thought I was getting my boobs done then. He thought
On the sly, like?
yeah, he thought I was getting them done then and wasn't
stop.
telling him. I think he said it to Quiva, or Quiva brought it up to him at dinner one night, and Quiva said that he lost the head with her and was like, I don't know why she's doing that, and I don't want to listen, and he walked off and stormed off and everything.
Oh, wow.
So I told my mum first in the car on the way home when she collected me from Turkey when we went over with you. When we went over the first time with Charleen, I told her, I was like, so the boobs are booked. And she was just like, surprisingly, she was just like, oh really? And then I went home and told my dad, I was like, so come here. I was like, I've booked my surgery and I'm going back over in 3 weeks. And he just goes, congratulations, in the most sarcastic way possible.
And that was it.
And now my brother just keeps winding up being like, Ellie has titties.
I think dads get so awkward because it's like your dad.
Yeah,
as well,
dads
isn't it?
and daughters, like, and that just weird conversation is something I can
it is
completely
awkward,
understand. Yeah. But I don't know. I wouldn't be embarrassed. God, no. I'd say to your mum first. Mums and
Yeah, I'd
daughters.
tell
it's
my mum
al-
first as
Yeah,
well.
it's always easier to say that, like, because
But she knew I wanted it for years.
Yeah.
Like, so she wasn't shocked.
Yeah.
And I think if it's something that you haven't thinking about for years, you probably have talked about it for years
Yeah,
too.
you probably brought it up without even knowing.
I was like, woo, getting one for my 18th birthday. She's
Yeah.
like, cop on.
Yeah, shut up. No, you're not. Who's paying for them?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be embarrassed. But I
think
can
just-
also understand
It's
sometimes.
I was more scared
Were
than
you?
embarrassed. Yeah.
I think it all depends on like how open you are, like kind of with your family. Like we'd
Yeah.
be a very, very open family.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Like to the point where I think my mum is short of telling us that she never wants to speak to us again. Some of the conversations we have with her, like the poor woman is probably traumatized. But yeah, I think it just depends on how close you are with your family and if it is something that you've slyly mentioned in the past, kind of. But I wouldn't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. It's so non-taboo now.
But it's also like, I can get why it's embarrassing when it's like your boobs. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
It's your bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And especially like my mum and dad being so like,
Not with that kind of.
yeah, they just don't get it at all. Like,
Yeah.
they just don't understand it. So I can understand it from both sides of the spectrum.
100%. Yeah, I think it's naturally going to be embarrassing, but it's one of the things you have to bite the bullet. If you really want it, you just have to
Yeah, you'll get over
be
the
like,
embarrassment.
you get over the embarrassment
Yeah.
really quick.
Yeah.
Because your want will outweigh the embarrassment.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Certainly. My boyfriend of 6 years broke up with me over a voice note. Did he ever really care not to say it in person? Jesus.
Cowards.
A voice note? He might as well have wrote you a letter. What the hell?
That's awful.
That's
I'd
tragic.
I'd rather a letter. than
Yeah.
that.
No, that's a cowardly thing to do, maybe.
I think he's thinking very selfish of it because I think it would have been hard to break up with you in person. So I don't think that he doesn't care, but
Yeah, it
he's
doesn't
caring more
reflect
about
on you.
but he's caring more about himself
Yes.
than you.
Definitely. He's putting how he'd feel after it before how you're going to feel after
Yeah.
it.
Have you
So-
ever broken up over text or anything?
Have I ever
Yeah.
broken up? Yeah.
Have you over text?
Yeah.
Really?
God, yeah. If something happens,
Yeah,
I
sorry,
won't want to
yeah.
go and meet the prick.
No.
So
Yeah.
stuff like that. I've never
yeah.
I don't think other than that then I probably when I was younger.
Yeah.
When you're like fucking 13. Sorry, I have a new boyfriend. Bye.
Sorry, I actually found someone else.
Sorry, I'm actually with your friend. Bye.
Can
we swap?
acceptable back then.
Yeah, wasn't it? Literally. I wouldn't take that as a reflection on you at all.
No.
Please don't, because like Charlene said, like he's just being selfish of how he wants to feel.
Don't let him make you second guess the whole relationship.
No.
Because I think he's just being a prick.
Yeah, I take it as a cowardly move to do that. If like for 7 years,
His head is gone. Like
7 years, like that is
6.
Oh, 6. That's heavy tack. Like, and to do that over a voice note,
Yeah.
nah.
But I also think boys see it differently. Like he might think that that's fine to do.
He might think that
He
was
might
a
think,
good
oh,
thing.
he might be like, oh, well, I wouldn't mind it being done to me. But that's him not thinking of your feelings.
Yeah.
You
He's put
know?
himself before you in that situation.
And any decent person knows that. I'm sorry, that's not really a
Yeah.
decent thing to do at all.
You meet someone face to face.
Yeah, but I don't think it means he doesn't care.
No.
And even I think if someone doesn't care or didn't care, like it's not nice to think that way. Like,
Mm.
if you just kind of think you're already done with them, so just think the best of it, and just, it gives you more closure.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
you're
you
able to
Yeah,
get over it more
yeah,
by not
thinking like that.
having it as a reflection on you.
100%. This girl keeps texting my boyfriend to see if he's still with me. He doesn't get why it's pissing me off.
Jesus. Text the board.
Text the birds.
Do it. What the hell? How do you know that she's doing that? Does he tell her like?
It's good that he tells her.
Yeah. But also, does he just reply every single time being like, yeah, I am, fuck off? Or does he reply and...
block her?
God, that's weird if your one knows.
I'd say he's telling her that girl keeps texting, but I would text and be like, can you stop asking my boyfriend if I'm still with him? Because I am.
Like, is your one just waiting on him to not be with her, maybe?
Some girls are like
brave.
have balls.
Oh, balls of steel. Like, they just don't give a fuck.
Like, I know we say shoot or shot all the time, but fuck me.
Sometimes maybe respect people. If you know they're in a relationship, I wouldn't shoot a shot while I know someone's in a relationship.
No, that's not what we
Scarlet.
mean by shoot a shot.
No,
Like-
I'd be Scarlet.
Especially being like, well, are you wearing now?
Are you still with her?
wearing now?
What about today?
How do you say, like,
Any chance you're not winning now?
you just have a fight?
Keep me updated.
Like,
What? No. I think that's very ballsy.
it's a bit needy. Like,
It's a bit brazen, like. That's what my mum would say.
yeah, it's just a
very
bit
brazen.
much. Like,
Yeah. Mm.
it's not necessary. Go find your own
But
boyfriend.
I wonder, like, is
is he entertaining them?
Yeah. Some boys
if someone- if
love
someone-
entertainment.
If someone shuts down straight away, I don't think they text again. Although, no, some girls are just mad.
Just fucking don't
Some
care.
boys, if you give them seeing, the girls will still just send things like,
Yeah. I don't know. What would you do? Would you text the girl? And be
Yeah.
like, hi, please stop asking my boyfriend if he's still with me. He is.
I'd be like, why do you keep texting him?
Yeah.
And like, we're still together. We're not going to be breaking up anytime soon.
Mm.
I just think it's a bit rude.
Yeah. It is.
I don't think that's psycho or anything at all.
No.
I definitely would text.
Yeah.
Make it known that you know when that's not on. It's
No.
not on.
Mm.
It's disrespectful and it's rude.
So,
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Boyfriend has recent pictures of his ex saved and still has her in his private story and she's in his.
no.
No.
Whatever about having the pictures.
Recent
What?
pictures? I only caught that there. Recent pictures.
Wait, what?
As in, like, screenshot her pictures. Is that what that means?
Oh, I don't know. Or recent pictures with her?
Recent pictures of his ex saved.
Oh, fuck.
I would think that's on her, like, pictures she's put up, no? That's what I would
And he screenshot them and kept them?
kept them.
And has it? No.
See you later.
See ya.
He's
Bye.
obviously still hung up. Or
Why is he in your close friends? Or why does he have his ex in his close friends? That's a big no.
yeah.
The fuck is that all about? Like,
You can be on good terms, but you don't have to be
fucking
that
besties.
close.
Like,
Close friends or private story. Like,
besties in it. Like, you can obviously be on good terms with your ex. Like, I think we've said that before. But
great if you
also, great if you can. But also you need to respect the new relationship that you're in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like if you haven't got a new girlfriend or whatever and you and your ex are civil and close and brilliant, good for you. Not everybody works out that way, but like if you have a new girlfriend you need to respect her.
She mightn't be okay with that.
No, absolutely not.
Because just because you know the relationship between you and someone, as in like if you know
Someone else doesn't.
Yeah, if you know,
Yeah.
oh, but we're just friends, but like how could they even think that was bad? They don't know that. They're
Yeah.
probably thinking a million and one things in their heads.
Yeah.
They've not seen you together. They don't know how you's ended. They don't know conversations. What would you even do? I didn't just be like, I'd just be like, I'm
What's
not
the
comfortable
gig?
with that.
Yeah.
Like, if it's going to be like that, I can't continue this. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It makes me question
And if he's
things.
going to put the ex in front of you, then that's a fucking clear sign. For you to
Huge
walk
sign.
away.
That red flag is massive.
The red flag is
It's waving high. So I think no.
Yeah, 100%. So I worked in a restaurant for 5 years, and in my last 3 months there, I kissed my boss, and we started seeing each other for 5 or 6 months because it was COVID, so we never got to do anything like a normal couple. The age gap is 15 years, which is a lot, I know. So obviously my family did not approve at all. Anyway, we stopped because it just fizzled out. But he got back with his ex like 2 weeks after we stopped, and bear in mind, he spent his entire 6 months of us just bad mouthing her, so I was shocked when they got back. So anyways, he texted me 2 months ago confessing he still has feelings, etc. And of course I fell for it. So we've been chatting for the last 2 months, and then I hear he is after going on holidays with his ex, so he used me for the last 2 months, which I'm heard about. Forgot to mention he broke up with his GF for me 2 months ago. My dilemma is that I like him so much, even though I know I deserve so much better.
No, put your worth in front of that. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done. Having feelings, like really strong feelings for someone else, and like, but you're only self-sabotaging yourself by putting your worth down to like him more. That's only boosting his ego even more. Like, no, put him in the bin.
Yeah, he obviously has some
Dickhead.
certain issues, especially like,
How did these people think they get away with it? Like, how did he think he was going to go away on holidays with his ex and this girl not found out?
not find out.
Like-
And obviously he didn't, it's not like she knew that he was still seeing her around the whole time. It was like they're proper like,
Like, how do some men or some women, whichever it floats, whatever way it goes, how do they not think you're going to find out? That's the thing. Or do they just not give a fuck if you find out?
probably just think of a shit.
Yeah, they just
I'd
don't
say
care.
just think of a shit. And I'd say he's so back and forth between the both of them, seeing one and things the other. He's probably confused. He
Yeah.
probably doesn't even remember who he's with or what he's told things
doesn't know
to.
who was who. Like
But I think there's a lot of red flags waving at me when I look at that.
way too much.
Family not proven, bad mouthing his ex and then getting back with her. Like
We've always
really
said
bad mouthing people.
Anybody
I'm like,
that talks about anybody
their
that
ex.
bad mouths their ex,
yeah,
is just a red flag straight
it's
away.
different if you're like oh, I didn't really like it and that, but like not if they're like, oh my god, she's
Slating the back off.
slating.
them, like,
yeah,
no.
yeah. There's like, you know, making criticism and then there's
Yeah.
like slating them.
and just rip it into them. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't like it.
But you deserve better, and I know you know that.
You know,
And
you
once
do.
you know that, you're already ahead. Like you can still like him. That's fine.
Yeah,
Of course you can like him, but that will let yourself fizzle out for your own sake. Put your happiness first. You owe it to yourself. You are responsible for your own happiness,
yes.
not him anymore. So just
Like,
like,
you get there on your own.
yeah,
You will.
them few months will be, you look back and you'll be like, what
the fuck?
Yeah. I can already tell, and she knows this
What
too.
the fuck?
She can
Yeah.
already tell. She's gonna be like, what the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a dilemma, but someone goes mid-sex, he whacks on heavy techno. I've never laughed so hard in my life.
Sorry, no.
I had a weird, did anyone ever play weird songs when you've had sex with them?
I think the music to sex thing is just,
Yeah, I'm not really into it.
I don't like
Someone-
purposely putting it on.
Someone demanded, I can't remember which it was because it was ages ago. It was either Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey, and he demanded because he was a big fan. I mean, why I didn't shrivel up at that point?
Did you think it?
Like
was
a
he
sponge?
visualising you? It was Mariah Carey or something?
Oh please! And it was like,
Or who?
they're
Celine
all-
Dion? Did you say?
No, Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey was one of them. I think it was
Mariah
Mariah.
Carey?
I think. I mean, I do look like Mariah for the back.
Yes, listen. What?
Funny listen. Yeah. Strange.
No.
Anyway, that wasn't even dilemma, but that was a secret from the start.
No, the music thing I just
Um,
don't get.
Should I still have feelings for a sneaky link from 4 years ago? He frequently tells me he would go there again, even though he has a GF at the moment. It's so toxic, we both have a soft spot for each other. He hates to see me with anyone else, even though he has a GF of 2 years. Help, I've tried blocking, etc., but we live right beside her, so it's hard. Love yous.
Oh God.
Oh, like, you can still have feelings, but just don't. I wouldn't act on them.
Nah.
Knowing that he has a girlfriend,
And he's doing that. He'll do it on you.
not even that, like, she probably doesn't even want to get with him, but you can have a soft spot and, like, you can be attracted to someone, but just don't act on something that's going to make an issue like that.
Yeah, you're only
And hurt people.
bringing bad karma onto yourself.
It's not, obviously you want to have sex with him. You're sexually attracted to him.
Yeah.
But you're going to hurt someone in the process, and that's not worth it.
No, put your own like peace. Like,
Yeah. And I know she's probably thinking, being
peace.
like, well, if he's doing that, he's probably going to text someone else instead. Let someone else be the person that ruins their relationship. Don't do it yourself.
No. Because then you'll just always be known as that. So
That bitch.
that bitch.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think, yeah.
I'm
No.
trying to ignore
It's okay, you can still have feelings, but one thing that you have to keep remembering is just because you have feelings doesn't mean that something's meant to be or that you're meant to do it.
You could fancy
can
the
feel-
jocks off him.
You can
like,
feel
but-
multiple things and you choose not to react to them because
Yeah.
you know they're not the right thing to do.
No.
Do you know? And that's,
I feel like everyone that gives us dilemmas, they all really know what to do, but they just need that little,
us to tell.
the little push just to say, yeah,
Is he just a bad texter, or girl wake up, he doesn't want to text you?
girl, wake up. I don't think there's such thing as a bad texter in this day and age. It's fucking 2022.
Yeah, if you want to talk to someone, you'll talk to
Because
someone.
voice notes, like, do you know what I mean?
You'll make a way of talking to them.
Like, what even is a bad texter? Then again,
Someone who just takes ages to reply and all. Some people just aren't good on their phones though.
That's
you think
me.
about people
Well,
people
I'm
who are
very
like,
bad on WhatsApp.
yeah,
Very bad on WhatsApp. Like work group chats and stuff will come first before like individual
do you know what it
messages.
is? I think it's because our phones become like it's like our office. So like
Yeah.
you don't really want to do other things in the office.
Yeah, I
Do you know
but
what
I
I
think like work and stuff like that is very different than like a boy interest. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So I think if somebody is really interested in you in like a sexual like relationshipy type
Yeah.
of way, they'll put in the effort to do it.
Yeah.
We keep saying if you want.
Well,
it,
I
if
do
you
forget
want-
to reply to people sometimes, even if I'm in a
Yeah, but
talking
sometimes
like
it's just
that
your
to them.
friend who you're just like, I know.
No,
she's
no,
not
no.
gonna
I
hate
mean,
me.
like a person. Like if I would, like I've forgotten in the past. Like
Yeah.
I'm like shit, but not all the time. But you're
you know
excited
what?
to talk to them. You're like, ooh,
Are
what
you-
did they
yeah.
say?
You're excited.
What did they
yeah.
reply?
When the phone goes off and you get that little feeling. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I used to like mentally reply in my head and be like,
Oh,
right,
I do
this
that
is
all
what
the
I'm
time.
going to say. And then you make yourself think that you replied.
And you didn't. Happens to me all the time.
That thing hasn't been opened in 4 days.
Yeah.
That chat shit. No.
I think usually it's that he just doesn't want to. I think because we were talking to Terrence and Calvin about it before, and they were saying that if they're texting someone, that means they like them.
Okay.
So if someone doesn't really be texting you, maybe they're not into you, maybe they want something from
Yeah.
you, but don't want that from you.
Okay.
Do you know?
I think it's a circumstantial one.
Yeah.
But
But usually-
circumcised one.
Circumcised.
Jesus Christ.
We're hungry.
My head's
I can
gone.
smell the booze and we have to go. We
We have a
have to go.
boojum on the floor,
We love
lads.
So bonus episodes, extra juice out every Monday. Like this one, there's ones from last Monday and the Monday before that, and there's one coming out next week and for foreseeable future. Full episodes out on a Wednesday.
Yeah, so you can listen to us on the GoLoud app or on whatever,
You listen to your podcast.
yeah, whichever app you listen to your podcast on. We will see you on Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe to this podcast for free on the GoLoud app.